What's up people? Today I'm going to give you a jolly good overview of what's in my rucksack. This is for a Himalayan trip, a 16-day trip, and this is like packed to the brim. And I'm going to break it down for you and show you what's inside. So let's get started. Starting with the rucksack itself. This is a 75-liter travel rucksack, and for a 16-day trip, you need at least 75 liters. Because this carries all my casual wears, my trucking wears, my food, water, sleeping bag, all the things you can imagine. So it's totally packed and it weighs quite a lot. So out of the wilderness, this bag should keep up with everything which I'm going to throw at it. Now I'm going to lay everything down here so that I can explain it one by one and take you through the ride. So buckle up and let's get started. I have laid up all my consumables. So starting off with food, here I have noodles, chicken noodles to be precise. Then I have some biryanis. Then your sweetener of choice. Here I have a bunch of soup. Sub-zero degree temperatures. Having a hot cup of soup is the best you could ever have. So I have a bunch of these. Then for quick snacks, here I have a bunch of sneakers. Once you're on a hike and when you stop by for a drink, you can grab one of these and it can really give you that extra boost. Tea of choice, I prefer green tea over the regular one, so I have those. Some extra chewing gums. Then I have ketchup, just to flavor all these. Or perhaps it would be a nice additive for my noodles. Yeah, why not? Then I have Fast Enough electrolytes. This would really help me get that extra juice out of myself, so this is a must have for me. Last but not least, a thermos. You gotta have this in your rucksack. Fill up with hot water, and anytime, anywhere you can have a cup of soup. So after all these, let's get to the next one. So now comes the toiletry session. First thing, the most absolute necessary thing, baby wipes. But without these, think of it, in a wilderness, how often can you take a shower? That you're at sub-zero degrees Celsius, a good shower is a luxury and most often we won't get that. So to keep yourself hygiene, clean and fresh, baby wipes is a must-have. If I don't have those, I'm not trucking. It's that important for me. Then for face alone, you gotta have some face wipes. Then some shampoos, conditioner, all the basic stuffs. Now I want to emphasize on a couple of things. One being a good quality sunscreen, and I have a moisturizer. Your skin will really beat itself, like it will be torn apart. So you gotta have a moisturizer for your skin and both for your legs. A lip balm is a must have, so don't skip on these things. And for your hair, have a serum with you, or else it will look like husk. Who is going to the wilderness without a toilet paper? It's free, yeah, but you gotta have these here. And some basic napkins, Listerine, and toothbrush, paste, and all the things, you name it. And a face wash would really help, yeah, so carry one of those and a soap of your choice. That pretty much sums up my toiletries, and let's move on to the other part. Now comes the fun part, the camping essentials. Starting off with the tent itself. First, without the tent or the sleeping bag, no one would be lasting a night without these two things. This is a 4-person tent. I will be sharing my tent with 2 of the other lads, so this would be a great choice for us. And it's a sleeping bag for me, myself. It's a little too big for me, but it would work. So coming on to the other essential, which is paracord. If you are going for hiking, you got to have this. This is a 7th grade high strength paracord, and you never know when this would be handy. Maybe it would be useful when you are setting up your tent to stretch it out. So one way or another, you will have use for this. Then without food, how long will you be lasting? So in order to cook those foods which I have shown you earlier, or just to melt snow and eventually boiling it, you need to have a portable stove. So here I have a portable stove, and a utensil for cooking it. Then I have some dry fuel cubes. So all these would work together. After a thorough trucking, I have a good supper at night. Now, this is a lamp, which can also be used as a torch. This is at full brightness, this is at halfway, and this is an SOS option also. So we can use this versatile. All you gotta do is just twist it and voila, you have a lamp for yourself. You can just hang it in your tent and there you have it, right in the darkness. Ooh. Closing it back, just twist it and there you have it. I have some extra batteries with me for the lamp itself. Then I have a pocket torch and some candles, because you never know, you cannot 100% rely on all the electronic stuff. So a basic candle, you never know. So you need to have your power cord and your power bank, because this is an absolute necessary, because I don't think you would be getting any signal in the wilderness, but where this would really come in handy is you might be having your mobile phone, you will be taking a lot of pictures with that, and which would end up draining a lot of battery. So a power bank would really boost that up. Last but not least, my favorite thing, a knife. So I have just a basic folding knife, but when you are grabbing one of these, make sure that it has a lock in there, so that once it's folded and locked, it won't accidentally pop out. So make sure of that. So that just sums up my camping essentials. Now let's move on to the other one. This is a quick overview of my emergency kit, starting off with the first aid kit itself. It has some bandages, wipes and all things. And super glue, you break it, I fix it. Some basic medicine for acidity, diarrhea, nausea, if you have some cold, flu or something like that, and a pair of surgical gloves. So I got that covered there. Now you may be trekking for 30 kilometers, 50 kilometers, 100 kilometers and beyond, depending on the trial. You gotta have this. This is a pain relief spray. And when you are out there walking miles and miles and miles, you will be having sore muscles. So one spray and you're good to go. Now let me show you what I would be wearing when I'm trekking at sub-zero degrees. Starting off with the base layer lower and base layer upper. This will go bad to my skin, and a pair of socks. From there, the second layer would be thermals, the upper and the lower. And for the upper, I will be wearing a big layer too, which is sweater. Then from there, I'll be wearing a down jacket, this puffer / down jacket. And for the bottom, trekking pants, and this is a cargo by the way. As you might have guessed, this is all packed in a tight way. Because these are packed in ranger styles, which means we'll be rolling it up in such a way that the fabric will be compressed, so it won't be eating at a lot of space. Mainly when it comes to bigger items like your puffer jacket, once this is unwrapped, it's so big. But when you are tightly packed in a ranger way, it will only take a fraction of the size. So you might be thinking, how would I be rolling that? I gotcha, because I'm gonna show you how to roll a ranger roll. Let me show you how to roll your t-shirt compactly, especially when you're going for a hike or something related. First thing what you gotta do is leave 3 inches from down and fold it backwards. The t-shirt is lying on its front, so you need to fold the downside inwards or perhaps backwards. Then you gotta fold 2 sides of the t-shirts inwards like this, one side, then the other. From there, now we have kind of created a pocket down here, so we need to roll it from the neck. So be careful, this is a cotton t-shirt, so if you stretch it too hard, then the fabric will be stretched over time and it will be damaged permanently. So with the trucking pants and those sort of rugged things, you can be a little more harsher, but in here, when you are dealing with cotton, be a little more cautious. So gently but tightly rolling down with your thumb, tuck it in, and with your fingers, control it easily. So now once that's done, you will be having a pocket like this in your outside. Just flip it and tuck the t-shirt inside. And there you have it, tightly Ranger rolled t-shirt which would hardly take any space. So we come to the conclusion of our video. If you made it so far, then I would really appreciate that, and thank you for hanging in there. I hope you all enjoyed. I hope this was really informative for you guys, especially for those who are out and hiking for the first time. And that's it guys, I'm signing off, your host Mithun William, and be brave, be wild, have a lot of fun. Bye bye.